Hey everyone, this is Jen and Joe with Training Log of Parents of 8, our journey to Dopey. So this is technically our end of our third training week. Today's our rest day. It's Sunday, and we are at a different location. Our wall has changed. We are at the beach. We're leaving this evening to go back home, but we have been enjoying the last couple of days that we were here through training and relaxing on the beach. So
Today's a little gray, but the last couple of days have been enjoyable beach days.
yeah, we've been able to run in the mornings and then pack everybody up and sit on the beach.
Yes.
So it's been nice.
They have a really nice path up here to run on.
Yes, I love it up here. It's flat and shaded.
Open, flat. People walking, biking. It's a beautiful spot. Old tram or something that they leveled into a running path for everybody. It's great.
That's nice. So Monday the 26th.
26, yes.
Okay. Monday the 26th, we ran in the evening. And I remember why, probably because I didn't want to get up. Truth be told. I know kids had 3 of the kids. 1 teaches the swim class and 2 attend it. So I know that was going on for the beginning part of last week. We didn't have anybody in any other camps.
No other
We
camps
actually
this
had a
week.
couple of kids come up early to the beach with
Their aunt and uncle.
Yeah, and family up here. So that was nice. They got to
Get a couple extra days ahead of us.
Yeah, so that was good. And then Monday's run was another 5K. We were supposed to do 30 minutes, but I mean, what did we run that in? 34. So we just run it out.
It's hard. It seems odd to us to stop at that
I feel
point.
like that was the run this week that our legs just felt like lead, right? Was that the run
that was the
night
one
where we were just struggling?
Yes, that was the one. Well, yeah, it was coming off Saturday. There was something about it. It was long. It was.
I just didn't like
the
that
pace
run.
was weird. Like, I mean, we ran a good pace, but it was like a weird
Pace
felt off.
yeah.
It was hot. If I remember correctly, it was.
Was that like the 80% humidity?
I think
that
it
night
was,
at like
and there was
9 p.m. or something.
Because we
I
ran
can't
at
see.
almost 10 o'clock. You're right. It was
Yeah.
80. It was a horrible night to run.
That was the one where felt like we were like breathing through water.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, our pace was decent, and again, if it wasn't.
I feel like other runners have to go through this. Like,
Yes.
We're not the only people. I mean, I know that I am not a runner by any means.
No, I mean, it just.
Other people have to have the same feelings on some runs that they just feel like.
Yes.
Right?
I'm sure they do, and I know they do. And you struggle on different runs. And again, we've talked about this being running together. If it was just me, I wouldn't have made it. If it was, I mean, that was Monday. And the other thing, it was Monday night was the stress night.
It was?
Yes, because Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. I think that's probably what was going through my brain all of the run on Monday night, was worrying about what was going to happen on Tuesday. Tuesday was Dopey registration. And I swear to you all, if
you should have seen our house.
You had seen our setup, you would have thought I was nuts.
I left my paper at home. I had tracked. We had.
Oh, you didn't pack it in your bag?
I didn't. We had both of our phones,
So
both of our laptops,
Okay.
2 other computers.
So that's 7? 7.
I think it was 7.
7 devices.
And we logged 3 of them on at 9:45 in the morning. Registration opened at 10.
As soon as it popped up at 9:45.
We had 3 on. The other 4 we put on right at 10.
Because I had read on other like Run Disney Facebook groups that I'm in, that the 10 o'clock ones were the
better.
ones that the wine and dine registration people
Had the
had
most-
a better
yeah.
success with, not as long as a wait.
And then we tried Chrome, Edge, Incognito, Firefox, obviously your phones. And they're really
on the network, off
yes, I was
network.
on a MiFi, you were on the house Wi-Fi. We had ones just on air, not on any kind of Wi-Fi, on cellular.
Right.
So I had this whole chart as to who got on first and where we were,
So it ended up being my computer
and my phone.
and your phone. Now,
But
do you
you were
remember?
9:45 and I was 10 o'clock. I think.
And they almost simultaneously
Yes.
went. Now we did have a countdown. I will say, in all the years that I've done this whole Run Disney thing, and other things with Disney, with promotions and drops and free dining and all this other stuff, I feel like this was the smoothest
Yes.
thing that they've ever done. I mean,
Well, we didn't get kicked out.
no.
None of those devices got kicked out. They all had a time, and it was
Everything-
actually decreasing.
Yeah, you
Some of them
could-
would go rapidly. Some
Yeah.
were slow.
Right,
And so, I mean, in our one room, we walk room, we call it the school room.
right.
And I just kept reading all the different times and just going back and forth. And we
Right.
started at 9:45, and we were done before 10:45.
So just in case you're wondering, it is 1:30 on a Sunday afternoon.
And the ice cream man is coming around. Or as our kids know him, the hot pepper salesman.
Our oldest ones, we had them so fooled with that noise. All the other kids were like, "That's the ice cream truck." My kids, my dad says that's a hot pepper salesman.
So, anyways, the phone, my phone and your computer, we decided to do it on your computer as they were coming together.
Just because
Obviously,
I can type faster.
Computer's a
on
lot
that.
easier than
Yeah.
the phone.
Right. So, yay, we were successful. We got our bibs. I think actually still to this day, there are still Dopey bibs available.
Well, I don't think we didn't check today, but before today, there was anything with the marathon. So Goofy, Dopey, and the marathon was still up.
Right.
Everything else was gone.
Yeah. And I think the first thing to go was the 5K, and that was like at 11,
It wasn't
right around
early.
11 o'clock or
You
so.
had time to get in. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't as cutthroat.
We've done it before where it was
Right.
gone in 20 minutes and you couldn't get in and you got left out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of the princess ones that we've done in the past, those were like nail biters. Like,
Yes.
because we didn't have the countdown. You just were in
You
this
didn't know
like
if you were
spinning
actually
circle
in the
of-
system.
Yeah,
You
and
didn't
you
know
didn't
how
know if you were
far
going to
out.
get kicked out or whatever. But that donation thing almost got us again.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that thing is going to be
Because
one of these days. I'm going to have to
automatically
donate
loads
money.
to .00, and you had to put the 0 in front of the cents,
Yeah, and
or
it gets
1
me
or
every,
10 or
whatever you're
doing.
going to donate. I mean, I feel like I don't know. That thing always gets me. I
Yes.
don't know why.
But so Tuesday went really well. We got
Yeah,
got
I
our
mean,
bibs.
and it didn't take. I think we were done by 10:30. I mean,
10:30, 10:45. I mean, it was relatively
it
early.
wasn't. It wasn't.
It was a lot of stress for
Nothing.
leading up to it for nothing.
Zero.
Yeah.
There was no need for it. I mean, of course, now you're kind of like, what the heck did we just get ourselves into?
Well, that's the issue. Is now we have 23 weeks.
I want to say we're 22 weeks now.
22 weeks to prepare to run 48.6 miles in 4 days.
And I feel
Yeah.
like the training path that we're doing is already preparing our bodies for that.
Yes.
Because
We
I know on Sundays I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, it's
Because
good to have
there's
the
4
rest
days.
day.
I mean, we're just gonna have to.
We're running
just
1,
shifting.
2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 days. Basically.
6 out of 7 days we have a workout of some form.
Right.
So
Tuesday is a cross training, so that's walk, bike,
right,
swim.
right,
Friday's Thursday's
Thursday.
choose your own adventure.
right. So
So that could be a run, it could be a walk, it could be a bike, it could be
no,
if you
that's
needed a day to rest, it could
I
be a
think
free
it's-
day.
I don't know. I think
Am
that's
I
more
saying wrong?
Yeah, I think you're flipping Tuesday and Thursday. Choose your own adventure is either like a hike or a walk.
Or a
run.
rest.
No.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
or
if
a
you
rest.
needed a
Yes,
rest.
if you needed a rest, you can do that. But so Tuesday, after all that, we went out to lunch to celebrate.
Yes.
And then we had to get some more food for my grandparents before we left for the beach.
Yes.
So we took that over to them. We got them all squared up. And then
We just went for a walk.
we went for a walk, but then we had to do like laundry. It's always like the last minute. Oh, we're going away. Oh, wait, I need this, and this one.
Oh, the
So,
clothes that I've been holding for 2 weeks, I better bring them down now.
So basically, in our house, we have 4 teenagers. I mean, let's be real. Nick's, well, yeah, he is 13, right? So yeah,
we have
we have-
like 5 because Hannah wants to be a teenager.
yeah. So I mean, but she wasn't there that week. So
That's right.
teenagers move at this like a different pace. I mean, I'm sure we did too at that age, but I feel like They just are. They get if they could float about the world.
There's
they
no
would.
urgency in their life unless
So
it's
they're
something they really want to
Oh,
do.
Mom.
Then
Is the laundry free? Now I will tell you, one, two. Well, number two takes care of number three. She does. I mean, they do their laundry together.
Yes.
So they do. I will say this: they have learned how to use the washing machine, and they do it themselves. Now, I've always told them that if they just tell me what needs to get pulled, I'll pull it and put the rest in the dryer
Yeah.
and keep it moving because there's 10 people in the house and laundry is always going. But they do their own, and the girls do fold their own. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call what they do folding sometimes.
Yeah.
And same with the
They're not the neatest two girls.
The oldest. Now, number four needs some help, but I think if you were to show him how to do things,
Yes.
he would pick it up pretty quick. I mean, they have to help, or I just drown.
Yes.
But the little kids, I can, if we're just going away, I just need to make sure the basics are washed. But
Yes.
so laundry started on Tuesday night. So we went for a walk. Of course, the laundry was going.
They actually
And I think
folded
it was
something
kind
while
of-
we were out, I think.
Yeah, usually if I bring them
Yeah.
bath towels or whatever, throw it at them while they're watching TV, they'll.
Yeah.
They'll
You
fold
said
it.
we get your grandparents stocked up before we went away.
Yeah, and then we went for a walk. I did we just walk 30 minutes that night? I don't even remember. I know we were
Yeah.
crunched on time because of everything.
Well, no,
that's
we ended
going
up
on.
walking a little farther because I was like 8 minutes short on my exercise for the day on my
Oh,
Apple
that's right.
Watch. And heaven forbid you don't close the circle.
Got all
Like
those-
life is going to come to a screeching halt.
Okay, so whatever, we got it
Yes.
closed. And then Wednesday we knew we were going to be traveling in the evening,
Ugh, bad morning.
so we got up and we ran in the morning, right?
Yes.
There's flying in the breeze all over the place. So Wednesday we ran early.
So
well,
we started at 7.
Yeah.
It's 35 minutes. We went 3.1,
Okay.
and we were much slower on Wednesday. Let me say much slower. We're 11:22. We've been around 11 minutes.
Or
We-
sub 11, yeah.
Getting up early. We hadn't run in the morning in a while.
Yeah.
You forget. You're really stiff first thing in the morning. So it was just try to get yourself loose. Try to stretch out. Try not to hurt yourself.
Something about, was it warm that morning?
I thought actually it was cooler. I thought that was actually the morning we said it was nicer because it was cooler. We just kind of ran. We might have to stop for something along the way or something happened.
Did I go and get your new running shoes the day before? Was this the first run in the new
Oh,
shoes?
it was Tuesday. You went to take the little girls. Yeah.
So
Little children have decided they want us to get more running shoes, which are not cheap as it is.
and
but
then it's
get
not cheap to take them to go pick them up either.
They have found out that there's an ice cream place across
that
the way,
place is so cute. Oh my gosh.
and then the water fountains down there in Old Town Fairfax.
So in Old Town Fairfax, we love our running store. It's called Pacers. I literally won't buy shoes or any running supplies anywhere other than there. They're amazing.
She's really good to work with.
She's a dream. She'll stand there and talk to you for as long as you need her to. Like you're the only person in the world. Just really great customer
More
service.
than anyone run Disney, she actually worked with Jeff Galloway.
Oh yeah. So she knows all about that stuff. So she was just a dream. I'm having a hard time with the new
Alta.
paradigms.
And
Yeah.
And mine are
The fives.
the 5 Plus or something like that.
No. Yeah. I
So
don't
she
know.
got me something different to try. That's another Alta. So for those of you who don't know your shoes as well as I just have recently learned, the Altas are the ones with the really wide foot toe box, which allows the room to move. And for both of us, we both need that. You get all kinds of blisters if you don't have the space.
If I don't have the ability to literally fan my toes out,
Yeah.
my toes automatically, I don't know that I'm doing this until after a run, but I curl my toes and then they curl on top of each other. So then the nails are digging into the sides of, I don't know. I'm a mess. Anyway.
I don't do that. I just happen to wear a
So-
size 13 with a flat foot and been pigeon-toed. So you can imagine trying to find a shoe that fits a foot that turns, that's flat. I need the space so that my foot actually has room to actually roll. Like that extra turn. I work in construction and steel-toed boots are horrible because my toes hit the inside of yeah. So I have to get wide shoes so I can fit. So the problem is, the old ones we had were great. The new ones, they've redone it. Both of our toe boxes are now
And
narrower.
she says that they didn't change the toe box, but
I put them up against. I think if they changed the material, the old one was more of a mesh, and these seem to be more of a more.
I don't know
leather
what
or
it is.
something.
I honestly don't know. But anyway, we have to take yours back. Long story short.
Well, the new pair I got because the way that the guide rail and the arches, it's actually giving me blisters every time I step down. My foot hits it and like slides on it. Toe box is horrible, but I can't. And it's turning me my feet, so I'm running on the outside of my feet. So my knees were killing me yesterday. So
and
yeah, that's.
I have to have the rails in mind because my feet.
Your feet turn in, and so it pushes you flat.
My feet turn in.
I don't know.
You run behind me enough to know it's the left leg.
You kind of turn that foot funny, but yeah, it
It's
gets
almost
you
like-
to get it. Like forces your knees and your legs in the
It
proper
keeps
alignment.
my feet straight so that my knees stay straight.
Right. What's happening to
In
me is
theory.
this one is pushing me. I can feel literally like I'm running. If these are my feet, I'm running on the outside of my feet. Like actually, I can feel a bruise in my left foot today from the outside.
Yeah. So
Plus,
anyway,
it's like,
they're
anyways,
great at Pacers where we are. They'll take the shoes back in 30 days, even if you've worn them outside to try and run in them. They're just
Otherwise, the
fabulous.
weather was great that day to run.
Yeah, and so we take them for ice cream when they come with us. And I had a larger than normal crowd because
They heard
the
there was
little
ice cream
girls.
blabbed.
The little girls blabbed to the bigger kids who normally, I just want to stay home.
He suddenly had a huge crowd. So, anyways,
Thank
yeah,
goodness the prices at that ice cream shop are decent.
it's good ice cream though.
Yeah. So, and then I take them over. They have these like fountains that spray
Yeah,
water
they
at
had
the
a great
little
time.
kids. And Nick, did I tell you that Nick got in the fountain with
did.
the little girls?
Nick is our 13-year-old who is
6'1".
and 6'4" wingspan.
So he looks like he's like 16. Really, he
Yes.
does.
And he's out there playing
Playing
with
with
the
the
little
little
kid.
kids, but it's cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was why Tuesday was also a mess, right? That's
Yeah,
when I
'cause
did
you had
that.
to go.
Yeah, that was busy. Yeah, but Wednesday's run in your new shoes, I think, anytime
was-
you get new shoes, you're kind of questioning it. I
Right.
feel.
So you're not sure.
Yeah,
The
but-
problem was the shoes I had before that, unless I tied them to where they're basically falling off my foot, they
Your
would be
feet were
too
falling
tight and my
asleep.
feet would fall asleep. So
Yeah.
it's going really well with the new shoes so far. So on to try number 3. So Thursday we're up here. And
yeah, we woke up at the beach. Nice, right?
So it was a choose your own adventure day.
Yeah, we just
And
opted.
My parents have an exercise bike in the basement
Yeah.
for both of them for
Just
exercise, and my mom needed it for recovery.
Yeah, for her knee, right?
First for
and
knee,
COVID.
and then for
Yeah.
for the COVID and surviving all that.
Yeah,
But so we each took a turn 30 minutes downstairs riding on that.
that's nice. I mean, they have nice workouts set
They
up
do.
down there.
Yes.
Weights and a TV. We just put on the Olympics and
Just rode.
a stationary bike. It was real big with like the directions for that day were, keep your heart rate in zones like 1 and 2, which is like
It's like
Hardly.
116
Yeah.
to like 125. It's something low.
That ice cream man. God bless him.
Keep
I
driving.
struggle with figuring out the whole heart rate zone thing.
Well, and then I feel like to maintain the zone, it's not much more than a hard walk right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, and then I'm not running.
So
So-
mentally, I'm like, I'm not preparing myself. I know I am, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing enough.
Well,
I guess.
and then so far background's playing softball, basketball, football,
yeah, you practice.
baseball.
You
You didn't worry about
practice that.
heart rate. You played at game speed.
right. You
I mean, my-
practice that game speed.
Right.
But
My coach was
this
always
is-
game shots at game speed from game spots.
Right.
Was his thing was you had to practice at the speed you were going to play, if not faster, and so that when you got to the game, it was easier. I mean, my brother's coaching. His whole thing was he made Monday through Friday so miserable that when you got out on Saturday, it was a joy to play against anyone else.
Right.
And easy.
Right.
So our mentality is, you got to go, 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 go. And what we're learning with this running thing is that
It's
is
not
entirely
always
the
the case.
opposite.
Yeah. I mean, I guess your heart has to get conditioned to it.
Yeah, and the whole run slower to run faster thing.
Yeah, I still struggle with it, but I mean, it's a thing. It works. It works.
It
I mean,
does.
people are able to do it. You just have to
We're working on
trust the process. That's what
That's-
we're trusting. So that
So
was,
that was
and then
long
Thursday
day.
we went to the beach. Thursday's beach day it rained. Remember, we had walked up to go to the
we were
bathroom.
debating.
We walked up onto the boardwalk at like the wrong time. It started like drizzling as we went into the bathroom, and then by the time we got out, it was a complete
pouring.
downpour. So we sit on the 14th Street beach, 14th, 15th, right there, and then the restrooms are down on 12th.
Yes.
So from 12th to 14th. So what is that? Two
blocks.
2.5 blocks.
2 city blocks. 2 good blocks.
So I took my flip flops off,
and
tied my cover up into a shirt form, and I took off down the boardwalk because there was so much stuff between
because it was
your brother, your sister, our stuff.
There was 8, 7, 15, 19 kids at least on the beach, and a couple, my
adults.
sister, and then 2, my brother and his wife. So yeah.
I took off running, and you said that some guy.
So good, nice space. So we're running by.
I was just running to get down there to help to lug everything underneath the
our heart
fishing,
rate was not
fishing gear.
one.
Probably not just because of adrenaline, not because I wasn't running hard because I was afraid I was going to slip.
Right. Oh no. And barefoot.
I was worried about splinters too. Yeah.
So we get down there. By the time we get down there and start to pick things up, it stopped raining.
That's just typical.
And then we stayed for like another hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then it started raining.
And I was like, I'm done. Peace out. I love the beach, but man, I am not sitting in the rain.
So then Friday.
Then we got up. Not like really early. I mean, it was
I'll bring it up right here.
A 5K we ran around the neighborhood here. I mean, it's just loops.
Yeah, it's the neighborhood, just a loop. So yeah, we got out it was only 8:30 to 9. We ran.
Yeah, but I feel like we got.
Well, we started earlier. We walked. Max came to join us.
Oh, that's right. One of the dogs came and joined us, and we had to make sure he was with us that day. Yeah, that was fun. And then he ran with us a little bit. He's a good dog. He likes to run.
Yes. There's another supposed to be 30-minute. We ran the full 5K.
Yeah. So what does it end up being, like 35 minutes or something? Yeah.
11:28.
Right. I don't know.
My feet were hurting me on that day.
The shoes. It's all going to be.
Yeah,
that's what
they
this
were
week
really
is
bothering
shoes.
me.
Yeah, you should
about halfway through.
Probably should not have. You should have packed the other shoes.
Yes.
Because
I wanted to make sure I gave these a good try, but it was pretty obvious by Friday.
Yeah, that they are going to have to go back. But like I said, Pacers is awesome with that. So.
But was it hot already on that Friday morning? No.
It was warm.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, we were our usual hot mess of drippy sweat, but I mean, it's summer. I don't expect anything less, except for yesterday.
Well, and then Friday was beautiful at the beach. Friday was a great beach day.
It was a beautiful day.
Sunny, 88 degrees.
The water
waves
was ice.
The water, because the storm had gone through the night before, so it brought all the cold water.
Yeah.
So you didn't need to be in the water long. No. If you're trying to do some ice bath, you just walked out into the water. Got your
needed that yesterday.
Cryotherapy.
My knees.
Yeah.
Then Saturday starts now to start ticking up on the time. I feel like the plans every 2 Saturdays remain the same, and then the next 2 Saturdays jump up. So for this training week 4 that we're going into on Saturday, it will be the same time.
Yeah, it's an hour and 15.
So this Saturday was the first jump.
Right.
15.
We have been running an hour, so this is the first time.
This is the first jump, but it's an hour and 15 minutes. It's just 15 minutes more. So it's just basically for us, it's a mile and a little bit more.
Right. So this is the first time we actually ran a full 10K.
Right, and we did it.
Oh no, we could have kept going. We were.
No, but I mean, in the time frame,
we ended up going. Yeah, it was 1 hour and 15:30. Yeah, we went
6.27 or something like that.
6.27. So yeah, we exceeded it in the time.
Right. So.
Which was good.
Yeah, and when we first started, we were like, "Man, this is ridiculous!" I feel like
we went with a very slow pace.
We could walk faster.
Yeah, but we were able to settle into that instead of pushing towards 11, 10, 10:30. We were it took some effort. It took us probably about a half mile to get into it, but we were able to back it back down to 12. Which then, when we finished, we could have kept going.
Yeah,
we had more in the tank, which is the idea. I mean, they talk about in the heart rate zone 1. The one part I do remember them saying is you should be able to talk. And we were talking
about
not a full conversation like this, but short bursts of conversation.
I mean, I guess we could have slowed down more and been
I
talking
don't
like
know.
this, but we were able to get out a sentence and then,
I
catch
think
our
that's what
breath
they
and
say
then
you're supposed to be able to do in Zoom. I think
no,
we're not experts on the heart.
full conversation.
No, I thought it was just a sentence. I didn't think it was. Anyways, we'll
You can look that up. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but
you probably are.
we'll go with it.
Your average heart rate though was only 147, which was we had.
That's
hit
the lowest my heart rate has
like
gotten. So I
165.
know it's working, but it's like so backwards from all the other trainings that I've ever
Yes.
done.
Yes.
But overall, I felt like that was a fantastic run. One, the humidity was like 60%.
Oh, it was cold. It was legitimately.
And it was 63 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was legitimately
I
cold.
walked out and I was like, I think I need a jacket first because I had a tank top on.
But no, walking up. So we walked up to the path to warm up, and
Yeah.
that was probably about a half mile.
Yeah, I guess so. I think it's almost a mile because when on the return home, I set my thing to like cool down or whatever. It's like 0.88 from the Wawa.
Why did I say?
So
from there is pretty darn close. Yeah. So we ran all the way down the path, all the way up into Linwood and through the other side of Linwood. I think that's the next town or two up. The way it works.
I don't know. I just count how many schools and churches we pass on the path. It's like 3 or 4 schools and 1 church.
Yeah.
And then I know we can turn around. Oh, that's right. It has that park on the right-hand side, but isn't that the high school across the street where they were playing tennis?
The tennis court is a high school. The park is actually
just a park. Yeah. But I mean, that's one of the schools.
It's mainland high school, yes.
Yeah.
There was a tennis facility. Nice little facility.
Yeah, they have some nice things around here. But yeah, I mean, the path is great. For the most part, it's nicely shaded in spots that you need it when you're running.
Yeah, it's as we were saying, we were running. There's parts that are over, like you're in a complete wooded covered area canopy, and then you're like in a city block.
Yeah. So,
and then you're just running down through the neighborhoods. Yeah. It's kind of a cool little path the way it goes through.
I like running up here versus running at home because of that path. I feel Well, for me, I don't know. I just it's really hard for me with too much going on. Like if there's too much traffic or, like, I don't know. Like more, if I have to make more decisions quickly, like can I cross the street or can I not cross the street when I'm running? It just, my brain goes like over fried. It can't process.
That's what happens when you have a massive concussion. Yeah. What, about 4 years ago now? Yeah, 4 years ago.
2018.
Those girls are going to be seniors this year, right?
Are they really?
I think so. Wow. I think.
So we coach a softball team at the high school actually that we went to.
And that our kids go to.
We're the varsity softball coaches. I was pitching batting practice.
And she hit a beautiful shot.
That was a beautiful hit.
Literally, you said last pitch, and she cranked it. It was the last pitch of practice.
Right in my eye. My glasses actually probably saved me.
Yes.
Yeah. But
11 stitches right through there.
Yeah.
And one hell of a concussion.
That was awful.
Anyways, on that happy note. But yeah, Saturday, then we went to the beach. It was
Saturday? Well, that was a pretty day at the beach. Yeah.
We were there till like 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Always.
Then the adults went out for dinner last night.
Yes, we did. It was nice.
Having the older kids, it's nice. We can actually go out.
Yeah.
Then, unfortunately, today, Sunday.
It's kind of gray.
It's kind of gray, and it's.
But it's okay.
End of our quick little
getaway. Yeah. We'll be back up probably
by Memorial Day, if not before.
I would say probably 2 more times this summer, right?
Hopefully.
Sometime before T starts school back up, like that weekend before.
Yeah.
Because she starts like on a Wednesday or something.
Some weird.
I don't know. I don't get it. It all works out, but it's weird to start in the middle of the week. I think for my brain it would be. But, so we'll come back up before she has to start high school. She'll be a junior, and then I know, and then usually we come back up on Labor Day.
Yes, did I say Memorial Day?
You always fumble. Yeah. So on Labor Day we'll probably come up, and then we have a couple of other
trips
trips
coming up.
planned that we have to.
We'll work it out.
We just have to work out how we're gonna do the training during those times. So.
So this week, our short Monday run becomes a 45 minute.
Everything jumps up now.
And does Friday become 45 or just
Monday and Wednesday go from 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So our short runs are no longer.
Well, Friday's still 30.
Yes, so that will be our 5K.
And then Saturday is the hour 15 again.
Right.
Okay.
So times are going to start. Times and distance are going to start creeping up. Like
not next week, but like the week after. Our 45-minute runs become an hour, and our Saturday run is already like 2 hours.
Wow.
Or something. It jumps up in a hurry, but we're going to run a lot. So.
Yep, got to put those miles in.
All
right. Well,
that will wrap up today.
Yeah. So keep going and be magical, and we will see you real soon.